That was pretty stupid. And then as soon as, you know, I was trying to roll past him, I was like, wait, if I die now? Yeah, exactly. Well, I guess we're gonna make it even more a run for it. At least this time I know not to go to the fire shrine, I guess. Ah. So how was your weekend, Valnek? Did you do something interesting? Some, I don't know, Hamilton Jacobi physics stuff? You know, I actually liked physics until it got complicated. I don't know. And at some point I was just like, okay, don't try to come at me with this stuff. Visit family. It's been a while since I last did this. Well, actually, Christmas. Well, actually, it was like 2 or 3 weeks before Christmas because, you know, haha, COVID. Oh, now just you roll for it. As if it was a Zelda game. Just keep rolling. Well, a Zelda or a... damn it. Is there even ground over here? There's no ground over there. Damn it, that was very stupid of me. Actually, I think the swamp doesn't even replenish the poison gauge, as it seems. Wow, so who cares? Interesting. You're still shooting at me. I don't want to die. I do want to get my 8,000 souls back. Why are you still shooting at me? Oh my god. But I hope you cannot follow me up here. We'll be going home tomorrow morning. Oh, you're still at them. Okay. I hope it was fun then. Or is fun still. And interesting, you're not at home and... Oh, so that's... Okay, so you're basically in bed watching me on your phone. Oh, that's very nice of you. I very much appreciate that. I hope I am somehow entertaining then. Even though I do stupid stuff. Like, you know, kindle that bonfire and then just had a turn around. Laptop. For a second I thought I would be dead again. Because of the sound. But it was just like, oh, I was spit at by a bug. Oh, come on, get lost. Get lost! Thank you. Haha, would have been fun if it just rolled into the abyss. Wait, do I need to... Whoa! There's another one behind me. I haven't seen you before. Where did this one come from? Interesting. I think it was over here, right? Yeah, there it is. The question is, do I just want to run past the ogres and risk dying again? I really don't want to lose the... It's gonna be pretty stupid anyways, right? Maybe I can sneak up to the Drake so it doesn't turn around. Or is... No, I think it is already looking at this direction, right? Damn it. Hey, there's another bug in the floor. Nice. For whatever reason, that they are able to, you know, go through solid floors. Maybe it turned around. Maybe I'm climbing faster than I can fly. I don't know. Oh, the poison is really not doing a lot. Interesting. So, do we run or do we fight? I think we fight the first one and then run past the second ones. There we go. No insects following us. Nice. Hi there. Well, I dodged the first one and got slammed to death by the second one. Okay, I didn't. I don't... If I remember correctly, they don't follow me outside the cave, so that shouldn't be an issue. Question is, how do I retrieve my corpse without getting roasted by the dragon again? It was... funny enough, it was easier to get past the Drake from the other side. Now that I think about it, how can you fight? Because earlier when we, you know, on the first stream, when we were nearly roasted, well, we actually were roasted, but I didn't die, by the huge red dragon on that bridge in the Undead Book. Thank you, Nightbot, for reminding me that I need to, you know, edit some YouTube videos. I thought that we would be fighting the dragon later on. Now that I kind of see how this game works, or I think I see how it works, I guess it might just be an optional boss. And that if I actually want to fight it, I would have to go back. Maybe we'll do that at some point. Not gonna lie, I don't like that. The big red dragon that sets the whole bridge ablaze in the Undead Book in the beginning, and then just sits there on the other side of the bridge, and it kind of forces you to hit the wrong button and nearly backstab into the gorge. Oh my freaking god! And then it kind of forces you to, you know, like go under the bridge. There is a dragon, indeed. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm talking about. Now that's a problem. Huh. Alright, there we go. Whoa, no, no, no! He turned around, and his tail or his wings have a hitbox. Thank you, game. Thank you a lot. I desperately wanted to do this run again. Can you please just go like 1.5 hours back in time and slap myself for using this bonfire down here? Well, I mean, we could also do... At this point... damn it, I do need to retrieve my corpse, right? I do want to have those souls. And the one humanity. Yeah, so he just turned around, you know, and his, I don't know, his tail or his wings or whatever just pushed me into over the edge. Yeah. Slap myself for going this way. What I wanted to say, at this point, we might actually just turn around and explore the, you know, that area as well, right? As long as we don't pop those eel eggs or whatever. Dance with dragons, exactly. When is the next book gonna release, right? Wasn't he like 2 years ago? Yeah, I feel very good for this year that, you know, the Winds of Winter might actually release this year. At this point, I'm pretty sure he will not be able to release the last book in his lifetime. It's gonna be interesting, you know. You only read the first one. I read them all. I have them all over there. Kinda like them. Kinda like them better than the series, haha. You know, at least after season 5 What was the last season? Season 5? Then you needed something different. Why? I don't even know what happens in the first book. The Expanse. And that's a title I have neither read nor watched. I don't even know that there is a book about it. Well, I guess the series is based on a book then, but yeah. I don't read too much, to be honest. Actually, I don't read a lot at all. But for some reason, after, you know, like... no, I think I even started reading the books before Season 5. I was like, oh, let's just read the books and see what all the fuss is about. And they're actually vastly different, which is interesting. Well, not vastly, but pretty much, pretty different. Song of Ice and Fire, I guess you're talking about. Well, the funny thing is, like 15 years ago was like when the last book released, right? The 6th, or how many? Yeah, or was it the 5th? I don't remember. It's like completely hilarious. I guess the year when George or Martin dies. I mean, he is like, is he already 80? I know he's pretty old. The year he dies, we probably get all of the, you know, the rest of the books, and just some ghostwriter will be picking it up, and his publishers will just be like, oh yeah, just finish it. You, I mean, we have all the notes, we know how we wanted it to finish, and then we'll have an ending like Season 5 of Game of Thrones. Yeah, exactly. Well, a lot of the stuff that happened in the series hasn't happened so far, right? And there's a lot more interesting characters in the books that are still, you know, going about and be like, those might actually still play a role. I mean, I didn't really... I mean, the only thing that I really didn't like about Season 5, the main thing was what I did with the Winter... How's he called? Winter King? First thing there, I'm not sure how he's called. Because he's actually... Damn it, I'm dead. Because, like, he's actually a very interesting character, right? With all his backstory, and to just throw it all over and just, oh yeah, he's just dead. And we don't say anything about him anymore, and everything that just happened in the north is just now done with, and... Night King, yeah, thank you. Mess it up with the Winter Soldier for some reason. Ah, let's just kill them, come on. It's not that hard, actually. Just me being stupid. And doing stuff like that. And then the second one comes in. I wonder if it's like an attack buff or anything that they do when they scream. And everybody, like, in Season 5 was like, what are they doing with Daenerys? And I was just like, yeah, I mean, I can see that happening, right? It's not like, I mean, it's not like there weren't signs before that she isn't actually, you know, the righteous little girl that everybody thought to see in her. But, well, whatever, I guess. Also, I kind of didn't like that they had this huge reveal, right? That spoilers for Game of Thrones, if people haven't seen it before. I mean, the pacing was a little off, that is true. But, I mean, to see her going to where she arrived at the end wasn't really a surprise, in my opinion. It was just like, yeah, as I said, it would have probably needed like one more season to correctly developed, but it was, for me, it was pretty clear that she was going down that way, right? The only thing, well, not the only thing, but another thing I didn't really like was how they had this huge reveal, like, oh my god, Jon Snow is actually a Targaryen, right? And everything about him, he's actually the rightful heir to the throne, right? And not Daenerys. And they kind of brushed that over. They revealed it, and then they didn't do anything about it, or with it. And they just had, it's the wing. Okay, it's definitely the wing that... Is there a cave over there? Whatever. I don't care about cave or whatever. So they just had so many interesting premises that they could have, you know, explored a little more. I don't know if the gate over there is open now. Oh wait, is that the gate that actually leads to the blacksmith? That would make sense, right? Huh. I don't really wanna... let's just go the other way. I want to deal with the Hydra now. And also, you know, like, the most interesting thing is where you just saw that the songwriters were just fed up with the series, literally. Was like, as far as I know, they even offered them to have one more season, right? Like 6 more episodes, and they were just like, no, we just want to get it done with. Where it's just like... Okay. I mean, what do you expect then? So, but, yeah, I guess... It's actually, it's often like that, right? Where you have a very promising series or just a very promising game or whatever. That is, I mean, best example for that was Lost, right? Very, very infamous example of having no idea where you're actually going, and then just botching it extremely in the end and having a very badly received ending to your series because you had no idea where you're going. And with Lost was like, I mean, it was immensely mysterious and interesting until you realized, oh yeah, everything, all of the mysterious and interesting elements of the show are just in there for being exactly that. Mysterious. There's no idea of what it actually meant. And then you're just like, oh, okay. And then it always makes me remember, like, the grading on my, you know, primary school, what are they called? Like, essays that I've written. And I was just like, I think one time I was like writing a horror story where someone was, I think, driving a car right next to the cliff or whatever, and suddenly the car doesn't really follow the controls anymore and just falls to his death. And the critic of my teacher was like, whenever you do mysterious and horror stuff like that, you always need to have an explanation. And I was just like, wait, what? I've never seen like a single... Actually, why am I so far to the left on the camera? And I was just like, what? I have never seen like a horror movie or whatever that explained what happened. Or why it happened. Mostly it was just like, yeah, you have a, I don't know, a demon and, I don't know, stuff like mysterious things going on. I don't know. So I was just like, well, okay. But I mean, it was like primary school, right? So it was like, I don't know, how old was I? 10, 11? That's what I thought about once I actually watched Lost. I think I didn't watch it when it like was aired on TV or whatever. I just watched it at some point because I was like, oh, what could I watch? And then on Netflix there was like Lost. And I thought like, oh wait, I've heard a lot about this series. Having an explanation and providing an explanation are two different things. So yeah, I could have just went to my teacher and be like, oh, wait, what's that? I'd be like, yeah, I know why it happened, but I'm just not telling you. Well, the worst thing though is not having an explanation and not providing any, right? Well, actually no. I think, you know, sometimes it might be better to just... Oh, I still don't know how to dodge that one. Or if it's actually possible to dodge that one. I guess it's like the explosion of the Spider Queen, right? Where you just have to roll away. I guess I do want to kill all of the crystal thingies first. Or else they will kinda bother me during the fight with the Hydra. Like the Hydra is doing right now! Oh damn it. I've told you once before there are no stupid questions, only dumb answers. Well actually, back then you did say dumb question, yeah. There are no stupid questions, only stupid answers. And you can ask whatever you want, I just cannot guarantee to not give one of the stupid answers. Where do we spawn when we die? We just touched the bonfire in the cave below. So we should be spawning here. Right? I touched it. I did rest at it. I did level up at it. Yeah, definitely. So I did touch it, yeah. We spawn here. That's why we only have 4,500 souls left. I hate that attack. I only hate like the crystal explosion more, I guess. Die! It's kind of funny how fast they die now. Alright, one more. Can I put... I don't even know... I do know it is possible to fight the Hydra, which is why I'm here. But I don't know how it works. I just read... by accident, more or less, that you can fight it. I guess we just have to get close to it, and then hopefully she won't spit at us anymore. I don't know. I mean, a lot of the enemies just stopped using their range attack when we get close, right? Even though it would probably be very OP if she just kept spitting at me when I'm even closer. Especially if you look at how much AoE damage this thing does. Alright. That was a very good question though, not a stupid one, I have to say. It was a very, very good question, because for a second I was like, wait, did I touch the bonfire? But yeah, I did. Alright, how do we get closer without... Because she just does such a... wide barrage. And it just does so much splash damage, it's just such a huge area. Okay, the trees kinda help. Oh damn it, she spit again. Already half asleep. Well, I mean... Oh god, she spits again! Why doesn't she stop? Shouldn't she stop? Please stop spitting at me! Oh god. Well, at least it only deals damage once, as it seems, right? So if, like, all of them are hitting me, it's not really any different than one hitting me. What do I need to do to stop you from doing that? How close do I need to get? Close enough! I guess! Holy crap! Oh, it's not a boss. Okay. Why are you spitting again? Stop spitting, please! Uh-oh. I mean, oh. You know, the camera doesn't really help, honestly. This is so stupid. Oh, come on! I'm dead. This is so stupid. Do I just want to run in circles? Oh, damn it. That's actually pretty tough to get corpse, I just realized. Oh, and also we have to defeat the crystal guys every time again. That's the wrong direction. It's kind of stupid because I cannot dodge all of the heads because they, at least not with one roll, right? Maybe if I just keep running in circles, only the leftmost hitting heads will hit me, and then I probably can just roll to the side, I guess. Probably the same with the water thingies. I didn't realize I could actually step into the lake. I thought it was like deep water, but it seems that it's just like, I don't know, I probably can step right next to her. How long will I be streaming for? Well, it's like 10:20 p.m. I intend to go until like 11 p.m. I guess. If I manage to defeat the Hydra, that's probably gonna be it for today. So, I mean, you're only gonna miss me die to the Hydra over and over again, I guess. And maybe kill it at some point. Why do you... Why do you make it more complicated than it could be? Why is all the relationships between me and other sentient beings so much more complicated than they could be, you know? Yeah, I'm frustrated. There's reasons for that. But whatever. Well, at least they are getting it on, right? As it seems. Kind of story of my life. Hi there. Take a room. And leave me alone. That's gonna be fun. Oh, they turned around. Oh no, they... Okay. Can they not get past this? Like the... What the hell? Why does the last one come as well? Well, it's not the last one. I think it's 4, right? Well, I guess we're in for a treat. Retreat, I call it. Haha. That's also a treat. I'm getting hit. But you are dead. That one was close. That would be an interesting quote. Retreat is also a treat. I think there's like the cliff right behind me, right? Yeah. That was kind of close. Of course, it was the big one. No, it's the big one again. Please stop hitting me just for a second so I can sip my alcoholic beverage. Thank you, Stamina Region. That was close. The last one. Please come up here. I can lock on from back here, really? That's interesting. Maybe I can shoot it with arrows from back here. You know, would just be fair, right? Same range for everybody, I guess. Hi there. Come over here, please. 3 souls. I didn't hit it. And I'm getting spit at. I don't like getting spit at. Well, I don't know, maybe I would like it, but not by you. That was close. Hey, I think that's the first one we actually dodged this attack. And it wasn't even that hard. Haha. Oh, come on. Just die. I didn't have any stamina anymore, which is why I didn't stab it before it attacked me. Alright, how are we gonna do this? Maybe not drink when they are spitting at me. Oh damn it, I do need to get to my corpse first, right? I completely forgot that. Why did it suddenly do so much damage? That's interesting. I guess it was like a direct hit and not just splash damage. Why are you getting through the trees? Come on! Oh, I hate this. I want to go back to Blight Town. I hate this so much. Wait, can I just run at you? And it won't hit when I just run at you? More or less. Really? Alright. Do I actually want to lock onto you? Because I don't think so. Don't. Well, I guess I do. Would you please... Oh, damn it. Okay, I see. Maybe we don't fight you? Hmm. Did he just hit us? I mean, I for sure cannot attack it when it doesn't slam down its head. While I'm over here and I'm just sitting duck when it starts to spit at me. So that doesn't really look like a valid form of fighting. And as soon as I walk too far into the water, we just slow down. What the hell? What's that splash range? Splash damage range. Oh wait, there's another path over here. What the hell? I hope I... Okay, that works. Braces surprises! Don't kill me, please. I don't have any Estus anymore. I just realized I'm probably dead. Which is bad. Because retrieving corpse. She stopped shooting. Why did she stop shooting? Am I too high for her to aim at me? Nope! Nope! I'm not! Oh, okay, I am. That was just a spray in the water. No idea how I would be fighting this right now. And I'm out of Estus. Wow, it's getting better and better. Bonfire would be nice. Or a way back to the bonfire. Well, I could use the bone, right? Wait, does this even lead anywhere? Oh, there's loot behind there. Nice. Maybe just get it and use a bone. Oh, there's a ladder. Okay. I hope there's nothing gonna... Soul of a Brave Warrior, damn it. I was hoping for something more. I don't know. I don't know what I was hoping for, but, you know, something more interesting. Don't we have boots? Why don't we have boots? Is it an equip slot? No, it's not. Okay. Well, I guess we can... Well, we cannot really turn the camera around that much that we could actually see below the kilt-like thing. Darkwood, go away, back in the garden, really? Huh. Oh, I haven't really been here before though, right? Or at this place anyways. I'm thinking about wasting humanity, to be honest. Because right now I'm just one shot for any enemy, right? Oh, what's that? Oh, that's just another flower. Let's just waste humanity. And if we find a bonfire, at least we can kindle it, I guess. It's not like I actually did any good use of any humanity so far in this game. So why start now? I hope it has the same enemies as before in here. Because those wouldn't be... Damn it, where are we? Because those wouldn't be that dangerous. Or at least I would all know them already. Yeah, there they are. Hi there. Oh yeah, we can stack up on purple moss again. That's nice. Okay, so I guess I lied when I said we would just be doing the Hydra for the rest of this stream. Well, I mean, you know, if you are tired, just go to bed. If you really want to see what I did, you can always watch the rest in the VOD, right? So it's not like I would want to keep you from getting a healthy dose of sleep. I didn't know that this area would be so much vaster behind here. If I knew that, I would probably gone here first before we went to Blyton and stuff. What hit me? Oh, that's actually... I don't like that. Oh yeah, we still don't have any Estus. I remember. What? Yeah, I just realized when one stepped up. There's a lot of them there. Oh my god. You know, I think this game was very fair and actually pretty easy. As long as there was only one enemy at a time. I'm so confused. You know, I'm so confused about this game. Because now again I think, okay, if we... I don't think I'm supposed to just like stand at the edge of the lake and try to dodge like the incoming Hydra's heads, right? And then somehow hit it. Until it's dead. And then it's always like, maybe there is like an item that we can get somewhere in the game that makes it easier, or that just changes stuff, I don't know. But I have been thinking that a lot, especially, for example, also the crypt we were in, right? With the skeletons that just arise again. Well, that might just be that you need a special weapon or something that maybe does fire damage or magic damage or whatever. But I'm just so confused by all of this. It's just like, am I supposed to do this now? Is there something that makes it easier? Or is it just always gonna be like that? But I guess there must be something that makes it easier because, you know, all of the actual boss fights and enemies that we had so far, they were actually pretty straightforward, right? Especially the bosses, as I said before, they don't really have... They're not really that hard to dodge. And you can easily damage them whenever they are in an attack animation or something. So I don't know, it just confuses me. Yeah, I'm trying to make a run for it. I'm probably gonna die. So this is very stupid what I'm doing right now. Well, that was a pretty good roll, I guess. Also, for some reason, the Hydra has very bad aim while we're in water. Maybe because it doesn't turn around. Now it did turn around. I guess I'm mostly just like spitting forward or something. Let's see if we can get up there without dying. Question is, do I actually want to go up there again? Because that was a huge buttload of trees. Or maybe I just throw a firebomb at them. And maybe they all burn to death, I don't know. No, that was easier than I thought. I didn't really know why I drank that right now. I was just like, oh, I'm not full HP. But yeah, I mean, It's just normal enemies ahead, right? A huge load of them though, so probably not too stupid to do. Can I like pull them one by one? I don't like fighting them all together. They're so easy to defeat when they're only one. Or maybe two. I don't mind two. I don't remember where we went. I think we went over here. Is that where we died over there? Why do I need 3 hits suddenly? I thought it was only 2 hits before. I don't remember if I fall. No, I think they just hit me in the back, right? Yeah, exactly. I didn't fall down or anything. So is that my bloodstain over there? Oh, I guess it is. Damn it. Okay. Holy crap, they do so much more damage than the ones before. What the hell? Why do they so much damage? Well, whatever. I don't know where to go. Game, where do you want me to go? Let's just go to the blacksmith, I guess. And head over to the gate. Now I won't get anything of those 2 humanities and 6,000 or whatever souls it was. It would be a lot easier if the enemies had like, you know, like a level indicator or something that just told you those are a lot stronger than the ones you fought before. Well, I guess you could think so, right? I mean, it's... I don't know. Ugh. Alright, we're heading over to the blacksmith and see what we can do with that 1 soul that we have. And not just waste it by using it like last time. I'm not sure if I wasted it. If I remember correctly, Mangorn said that, you know, the special weapons just have sometimes of some kind of special effect. Although I would like some weapons that deal like magic damage, like fire. I bet weapons that would deal fire damage against those trees would be very effective. This game is infamously obtuse. Yeah. To be honest, I don't really know what obtuse means right now. But I guess it means what I just said before. Or at least close enough to it. You know, the problem is also you can't even, like, go by area, right? It's just like, oh, we're back in the Darkwood Garden, so I guess we have easy enemies again, right? No. Suddenly strong. And there's just new areas everywhere. I still haven't gotten that one. I still don't know how to get there. Well, maybe we get there from the other side. After the Hydra. The place where we just were before. Ow, you hurt me so much. Well, wait, did it actually not do any damage even though it hit me? Oh, I think I just staggered, right? I had my shield up, I guess. Difficult to understand. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. You know, the thing is, you could kinda call it bad game design. Because there's just no explanation. Then again, of course, you would be saying, yeah, that's the idea, you need to figure it out yourself, right? But it's just like, where do you draw the line between bad game design and between, you know, letting people figure out stuff themselves? Undead Parish, yeah, that was the name, I remember. Now I remember. I mean, it wouldn't have hurt them to have some explanations in the game, right? But, I mean, okay. Or at least, you know, well, I mean, I did have the cutscene that showed me the gate opening, so I guess it's probably my own fault of not going there, right? I mean, it seems to be enough of a hint to just say, hey, go there, I guess. So it's basically my bad. In Europe, the dividing line is, does the game provide means to figure it out? That's a good line. Now the question is, does the game do that? Because the problem is, I don't know if it does. I mean, there might be some NPC somewhere that actually explains it, right? That you just need to find, so I cannot tell if it... there is some means to figure it out or not. That's the problem. Alright. Repair equipment. I don't think we need it. I forgot that you also need souls for everything. What's that? Change equipment stats. Okay. Not really anything to do, I guess. Can we not upgrade the Black Knight halberd? I think we do have the materials for it. Oh, I don't have the souls. Well,
I'll be seeing you, Nick. Be careful out there.
why do I always lose my souls? I mean, humanity. At points where I shouldn't be losing them. Alright, let's see what's behind the gate. Let's kindle the not kindle, but rest at the bonfire. NPC dialogue and item descriptions. Actually... Let's get another slice of that lemon cake. How long does it probably take when I, shatter that... What is it called? Black Eye Orb. Is it like doable in half an hour or something? So if I would be going in there right now, would we have, enough time to do something important in there, or would it just be a waste? Because I have no idea how low. I don't know. Just try it. Okay. Then that's what we're not gonna do. Can I only use it at the... Can I only use it at the area where it... I can only use it where it dropped, I guess. Right? Or can I just... Or is it just used differently? Oh wait, wasn't there like this NPC on the top of the cathedral here? The chapel? I think that one had to do something with that. I mean, pretty close. Let's go there. Let's ask that guy. I remember that one saying something about invading. I only need to get past General Grievous, right? I think it's only one. Yeah, it's only one. And then there's only like pygmies. And the crossbow skeleton. I miss you. Oh, I miss you guys so much. I don't think there was anyone in here except to the left, but those don't aggro. And then up here is the Parry Grievous. That we kind of just stab to death. Wow. Good old times. Hey pygmies. Come at me, would you? Good old times. I remember those. You know, when the game was fun. No, it is still fun, of course. It's just... You know, the thing that kind of annoys me the most is, as I said before, whenever I die, I'm just like, did I die because I'm like at a place I'm not supposed to be with my current level and my current equipment? Or is it just that I should do better? And then the next question is always like, you know, does it actually change at some point in the game? Does leveling up actually make it? Well, I guess it just had my answer, right? Those enemies were actually pretty hard at some point, like 2 streams ago, and now they're just pushovers. All right, can you do something with my?
I am pleased to see thee preserving thine humanity.
Well, not really. Nope, that's something entirely else, I guess. No, so this is actually report trespass. So this is actual PvP, right? Okay, so nothing to do with the eye here. I guess I have to go back to the Fire Shrine. You know, this game, we would be over with this game a lot faster if I wouldn't just run around the world all the time for fun. Sightseeing a little. Well, it is pretty beautiful up here, actually. I do like, honestly, I didn't expect all of the rest of the game. Well, it's probably not all of the game, but everything that we've seen so far having such stupid environmental themes. Where I'm just like, ugh, everywhere. Spiders, insects, swamps. Even the garden, I don't even like that stupid forest. It's kind of like, oh yeah, I kind of like this, you know, that stronghold theme that they have here. I like that one. Why couldn't it have been like that for the rest of the game? Well, I don't know. What about this elevator? I've never stepped into this elevator, I just realized. Where does it take me? Downwards. Oh, does this take us to that one? Where was that? I think we found one way to the Undead Parish from, I don't know which other area it was. It might actually be this way here, right? Or maybe it isn't. Maybe it's just... Why are there so many corpses around? Oh, well, I guess it's because the firekeeper was killed, right? Well, oh, that was the one elevator that we hadn't, yeah, that we weren't able to use. I remember. Yeah. Okay. Don't care about gestures. Hey, you're still alive. I don't remember who exactly you are.
I realize that I have, but I also want you to know, here, no.
A copper coin? Why would you give me a copper coin? A copper coin. So let's get back to the bonfire and use this little eye and see if it actually works. Or what else I have to do? Nope. What do I need to do with it? I'm confused. Do I need... Oh, maybe I need to equip... No. Oh, maybe I do need to equip it and just basically break it. Nope, we can't do anything with it. Why? What the hell is going on? This game. The Black Eye keeps constant watch on the city of the gods, Anor Londo. I have no idea if Anor Londo is like, you know, the Londo ruins. And if there's like a hint of go there and there you might find an NPC to use it or something. I mean, I guess it would make sense from like a chronological point of view, right? That once you've done Blight Town, you would come back here, see that something happened, and then we might go down to the Londo ruins, I don't know. Huh. But there's no bonfire down there. Well, I guess we're pretty close to this bonfire right now with the last one, right? Just go up the tower, over to the chapel, take the elevator. I don't think we found a bonfire inside of the Londo ruins already. I guess I'll just head down to the Londo ruins, use the last curse I have, kill some ghosts, try to get through the ruins, you know. And once the curse runs out, which I think is only 5 minutes anyways, right? And we haven't found any more curses, I guess I just call it a day and think about what to do next until the next stream or whatever. Oh yeah, I'm stupid, I still haven't tried to go past the door that they showed in the cutscene. Actually, I do want to go there right now, because I do want to know if it's just a huge gate that is right at the Valley of Drakes. Because if it is, then I don't need to think about it anymore, right? Yeah, that's a good idea. And then we can still head down for Londo next time or whatever. That's so confusing. Or maybe... I don't know. I have no idea. My brain is basically... There's so many places to go, but all of the places are just like, nope, I don't want to be there. Nope, I don't want to be there. I mean, we could also go back to Blighttown and head over to the other exit. Yeah, we could do that. Well, actually now, since we know that the poison from the swamp is actually, you know, not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. That might also be a... Wait, what? Why did you all respawn? I didn't touch... Well, I did touch a bonfire, but I didn't rest at it, so you shouldn't have respawned, right? Interesting. Hey, a long sword, nice. Oh, I also have some souls now. Maybe I can... not do anything meaningful, because I could probably upgrade the Black Knight halberd, but I mean I cannot wield it anyways yet, so... But I have no idea when I will be coming here next. Well, it is pretty close to the shrine, right? I realize that now.
Well, you need it.
I don't even have any of those. Oh, it requires 2,000 souls, okay. Never mind then. Oh, there it is, yeah. I think it's not as big as the one gate in the Valley of Drakes, right? So that might actually be something else. Probably is. Yay! Sense Fortress. Where did that dude go? I hate it already. No, not really, but what the hell? It's like an... Is it like an automatic trap or something? Because I cannot see anyone over there. Did I step onto something? Oh, there are people up there. Okay, now I see them. Woo! One more try. Then we call it a day. You find my playthrough glorious. Not sure if I if I find that good or not. Oh my god, hello there. Mr. or Mrs. Anubis guard. Wow, that takes me back to my... Oh, I'm dead. I'm not. I'm very glad that I can be entertaining. Oh, that was the wrong button. But yeah, as I said, don't worry, we'll finish this soon. Well, not the game, but the stream, you know. I should probably want to, yeah, reach in some of my stamina. Okay, that kind of works. 500 souls, okay. That's basically in par with the amount of souls I've received from enemies in Blighttown. So I guess this might be the way to go. But yeah, we're not gonna do that now. But now we know that we should be able to go there, right? Okay. Okay, so we have Londo Ruins, we have Sen's Fortress, we have the other side of Blighttown. A lot of stuff to explore. We still have the second part of Darkwood Gardens, although I probably won't go there again in the next near future, because, you know, they did kind of hurt. Also, there must be some way to defeat that Hydra. And I guess for now I don't think there will be something behind the Hydra that makes it easier to defeat the Hydra, right? So I guess we just don't go there before we find something or so. Dark Souls is inherently weird, and each player does stuff in a different way or different order that makes each playthrough unique. That's actually true. One more question for helping in the future. You keep explaining things, reasoning about what you say and do, or answering our questions. If I say factually incorrect things, should you correct me? Oh, if it's just my memory being faulty, then yes. For everything that happened on screen, if it happened in the past and I just, you know, happen to remember it wrongly or just like have missed something, you're very welcome to point it out to me. Because I do consider stuff that already happened at some point. I do consider that, you know, that I should have realized that this happened. Like telling me, you know, there was another way over there. And I was just, and I would just be like, oh yes, that's true. I didn't want to go there for some reason, but maybe now we go there. So yes, you can, stuff that already happened at some point, you can point it out. If it's more complicated, if it includes like meta knowledge of the game or whatever, then I don't know. I claim to have done something which I did not. Did I? What was that then? Or what did I claim to have done? In the last stream? Well, if it's in the last stream, there's even less reason to not point it out. What did we do last stream? The Londo Ruins, mostly, I think, right? And the graveyard up here, the crypt. Oh yeah, the keys I used, yeah. And then you asked again, and then I had a look at them again, and then I realized that there was actually indeed one that we haven't used back then. I mean, if I'm just being stupid, yeah, sure, why not? Tell me. I think at this point we have used all of the keys, right? I think it was just a New Londo Ruins one that we hadn't used back then. I mean, I kind of like how you're doing your stupid questions. The basement key to get into the basement. Well, I mean, I didn't proceed. We did. I mean, this one is the key that. Oh no, this one. Oh. I'm pretty sure we've used it. Because, well, maybe not. I don't remember where it was. I do remember being at some point in some area where we crossed over to Underborg again. And be like, oh no, I don't want to go here right now. And then I went back. But I don't remember if we actually used the key back then or not. And I don't even remember where exactly it was. Let me think. What was at the top of the... I think it might have just been... No, I think that was just the basement watchtower. And when we... No, on top of the basement watchtower, I think there was the butterfly, right? Yeah. And after the butterfly was only a dead end with the dead smith. Where the hell was that? I don't remember. I mean, there was also a lot of locked doors just in the undead burg, right? Maybe one of them actually opens them. Might also be another place to visit, yeah. I don't even remember when we got that key, to be honest. Well, something to think about until next stream, right? So we have like New London ruins to go, we have the other exit of Blighttown wherever it leads. We have Sen Fortress, we have the demon thingy, and we have, well, the lower part of Undead Burg, I guess. I think I never kind of thought about this key because I thought it was just like a shortcut from one area to another. But, you know, I guess not. Alright, everybody who was watching, thank you a lot for watching. I had fun, I guess. I never really know with the Oxos. It's like fun, but also not fun. No, it is fun, but also frustrating. And also, I just feel so lost all the time. I'm very glad that we could actually kill a boss today. Because last time was just like running around, never really doing anything, I felt like, and that was kind of frustrating. So I'm glad that we at least, you know, progress in the game, I guess. Stay healthy, until next time, thank you all, goodbye.